Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is me, just me again, for the recording of the video and eventual voiceover. And as I was getting ready to start recording, I was like, "Wait, Tampa Bay game? I don't remember playing the Boston game." And we did. We played this one, I believe, or was it this one? It was one of them. And we lost, and I don't remember that. And it only happened a few days ago. So I don't know where that memory went, but it is recorded. I gotta edit it. Edit it. I also gotta do the Mets one. That's the next to be voiced over, and then at the same time release the trade video still, and then Blue Jays Twins draft, and then the Red Sox game. Today we're gonna be doing the Tampa Bay game, and I don't remember if I promised anything at the end, but I know it's been a while, so we're just gonna do a quick look up of our overall stats here. Just a quick little roundup, super quick. Not gonna go too deep. See Carlos Hernandez. He's 4-6, 125 and 2/3 innings, 134 strikeouts, 5.37 ERA, a 1.69 WHIP. Carly Spears, our surprising ace of the video, other than Darrell Ramsey, 10-9 record, 148 innings, 84 strikeouts, 3.83 ERA, 1.20 WHIP. Kyle Harrison being traded over 7-7, 133 and 2/3 innings, 89 strikeouts, 3.84 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. Daniel Espino, who we saw against the Twins, his first game, he is 2-3, 40 and 2/3 innings, 22 strikeouts, 3.10 ERA, 1.45 WHIP. And Regina George, who surprisingly has the highest WHIP on the team, or not WHIP, WAR on the pitching staff since Darrell Ramsey has been traded. She's 6-11, 128 innings pitched, 157 strikeouts, which I believe leads the American League here for us. She leads the American League in strikeouts. Anyway, 4.71 ERA, 1.49 WHIP. Kyle Nicholas, 29 innings, 30 strikeouts, 3.72 ERA, 1.52 WHIP, 1-1 record. We don't really care about win-loss records anywhere. Colin Snyder, 2-3, 37 innings, 26 strikeouts, 5.84 ERA, 1.70 WHIP. Josh Stalmont, a free agent pickup. 1-0, 18 and a third innings, 16 strikeouts, 4.42 ERA, 1.53 WHIP. Hannah Walker, 1-7, 35 innings, 40 strikeouts, 6.17 ERA, 1.83 WHIP. Adrian Morejon. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't think it's the first one I said. I don't think it's Moron. I think Morejon, Morejuan. Where's he from? Cuba. So I'm gonna say Morejuan. Adrian. He's Adrian. Mostly with the Padres, but 3-3, 65 and a third innings, 51 strikeouts, 3.17 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. Abner Uribe, 5 and a third, 10 strikeouts, 5.06 ERA, 1.31 WHIP. Greg Kimbrell, another free agent acquisition. We brought in 7 and 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts, 4.70 ERA, 1.17 WHIP. He has already blown 2 saves for us. He's already almost caught up to Hannah. That is the pitching rotation. Lineups, quick and easy. Veronica Mars has fallen a little bit in the average, but still good at 297, 17 home runs, 49 RBIs. She also has 21 stolen bases. She's only been caught twice. I just wanted to clarify that. She's our top base stealer. Joanna Becker. I mean, if you want to say, because I don't think Aruba speaks Spanish. I don't know their language, so we're just gonna keep Joanna Becker. She was hurt for about 3 months, but still 6 home runs, 35 RBIs, 284 average. Riley Tall, also hurt, She's up to 10 home runs, 33 RBIs, 236 average. Burger McDonald. I think last time we saw he was second in MVP voting, and I think he still is. But he's a 306 average, 27 homers, 92 RBIs. Brandon Belt, another free agent acquisition, in 96 at bats, 6 homers, 20 RBIs, 292 average. Freya Allen, she is second on the team with 19 home runs, 63 RBIs, 188 average, but again, we just expect her to kind of hit bombs. Tyler Soderstrom, 256 average, 5 homers, 29 RBIs, developing good. Alice Bowles, she's gone up 2 overall points, 298 average, 16 homers, 43 RBIs, doing good. Speedy McDaniel in the platoon role, 7 home runs, 31 RBIs, 219 average. I don't remember how many home runs Austin Hayes had, but I think he hit them mostly with Philly. No, he had a couple with us. Well, I don't know. Anyway, Blake Sabal, our backup catcher, who we really like, and we did extend. See, cheap extension too. So we'll have a good backup for a while. But he's 244, 5 homers, 18 RBIs, pretty good for a backup. I mean, he can only really hit righties, but he's good. He's good for us. Nick Senzel, free agent acquisition, 178 average with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. So between these two, they're at 10 home runs. And I think Austin Hayes maybe had 4. So you add him before we traded him away. That's 14. From our left field position players that we have had, that's pretty good. Alberto Mondesi, he was a free agent acquisition where we tried to cheese the system to get some prospects. And unfortunately, I did some, like I said, I think in the God, what video was it? I think it was the draft video. I did sim through there, and I did get some good trades. And then for recording purposes, the trades that I was getting got traded to other places, so we didn't really get any. But I brought him up instead of keeping maybe Kyle Manzardo with the platoon at first with Brandon Belt, just because late game, if someone in the infield gets hurt or it's a close game, since we're gonna do a couple home games, in which the next one will be against Chicago after this one, and then Oakland and the Mariners at home, our home stadium as well. If we're down late or tied late, having him on with his speed there and his stealing ability will be good just to have late innings. And he hasn't really done anything anyway. Rafael Castro, who filled in for the hurt Riley Tall and Joanna Becker when she was out. 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. We love Rodolfo Castro over here. At least I do. What he's provided is great. And then Ji Hwan Bae, 212 average, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Rounds out our thing. It's been a while for me. I just want to look at my draft picks again. That's right. We were going to convert him to a starter because he does have 62 stamina. Now seeing this, I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, we boost his stamina up just a little, not much, maybe to like 70, and that would be it. Maybe, I don't know quite yet, but we still do like him because he's a relief pitcher. He's 18. He's got C potential, but pretty high on the C potential. He's a 67 overall right now. And again, sorry, that was my tablet. If you heard that. We switch him over to starter, he's going to easily become, at minimum, a 70 overall. And he would slot in pretty highly in our pitching prospect ranks at a 70 overall. Same, he's already a starter, and he's a little older. He's still on the high side of potential, though. And, he throws hard. He's got good breaking stuff, good stamina. We like it. We like him. Same with him. Doesn't throw as hard, but he has better than average breaking stuff, but he's got good stamina. Again, just depth down there. our surprise pick that we didn't even pick, that CPU picked, because apparently I forgot that the later drafts only have a minute to pick, is Richie Cervantes, and he was a B overall. Now he's 22 and only a 57 overall, but B potential. He's got 77 break there. I'm just, again, I know you've probably already seen this. It's been a while for me. I just want to revigorate my brain on what I'm going to be doing with these players because I forgot about them. Sorry. Now, our relief pitcher, you probably won't see anytime, anywhere. And then our shortstop, who is going to come in at our highest overall prospect in the 6th round. D potential, but look at that pop. If we throw him, the game might try to throw him at AA or AAA right away because his overall, I will probably maybe put him down at AA manually, just because he's got pop and he's 18. If we can, because I know when they level up, they can level up their potential. If we could at least get his potential to C, which it's already close to at 67 right there, bro could be something. Craig Keene could be something. I don't know where he would play. I think if Joanna doesn't pan out, maybe second. He can play second and third. But I don't know. That's for another time. We've done our little recap. It's time to play the game. Like Triple H. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to be going against Tampa in Tampa Bay. Going to be facing, I did not realize who we were going to face, and we're going to be pitching Regina George. And we're going to be seeing Shane McClanahan, who is their ace. So, I'm not going to say anything yet, but don't be shocked if there's another L like the Boston game. And then who do we want to... I think it was Carly we were going to do for Chicago. Yeah, okay. I'm going to turn off my mic now. I'm going to finish this YouTube video and then turn on a podcast. Okay? I'll see you after for the little after game recap. Okay? Okay. Alright, see you then. Alright now. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's game. We are in Tampa Bay, facing the Tampa Bay Rays. Both of these teams not so great. Ours, though, slightly better than the other. And we see, as we see there, the series so far, pitching for Tampa Bay is giving up 6 runs, hitting .338. So far, they have been dominating us. 7-3 game 1, 4-3 game 2, a little closer. But we have managed to only score 3 runs each game. And it's going to get even harder to score that many today, as we see Shane McClanahan on the mound for Tampa Bay today. Their ace, 3.33 ERA, a 1.08 whip, 145 strikeouts. Leading off today, as always, Veronica Mars. And she's going to take the first pitch and foul it off to start the game. A little behind. Average dropping a little bit. Still 7th in the AL there, though, at 297. She's hit a bit of a cold streak, but my God, the sound off the bat absolutely crushed to right field all the way onto the catwalk for a home run. Veronica Mars starting this game off with a bang. Her 18th of the year. 449 feet you see there. 112 off the bat. Absolutely crushed to make it a 1-0 ball game early on. Show you here some of the show vision now. Just crushed, and she absolutely knew it off the bat. Onto the catwalk up there. There you can see 111.7, which is basically 112 miles an hour. 449 feet, and wow. What a way to start off the game. That'll bring up Burger McDonald, still right now second in MVP voting. See there, first on the Roosters, 27 homers, 92 RBIs, 955 OPS, hitting 306. Offensively, you can see why he is second in MVP, and he's going to drive one into the gap. But the center fielder's going to get there and make a beautiful catch for the out. Let's see that again. Starts a little back. Runs over, has to dive for it, but just beautiful catch. So we've had two amazing starts for both teams. A leadoff solo shot and a diving catch by Tampa Bay for out number one. Bring up Riley Tall. 236 average on the year, 733 OPS, 10 homers, 33 RBIs. Still trying to come. I mean, she's come back for a while now, but, you know, injury has got them numbers down. She was out for a while. She's back, though, trying to catch up. Trying to get into a good there. You see there, record for the Tampa Bay Rays, 47 and 72. We're a little bit better. Not much better. We are 53 and 66. At this point in the season. See Riley Tall battling in this at bat. Missing a few good fastballs, you see. I don't think she's still fully back from injury, even though it's been about a month. You know, it was a leg injury. You know, bottom half is a very big part of a hitter's game. And when your lower half gets hurt, it takes a while to get back. Look at Ronald Acuna when he tore his ACL a few years ago. They thought, oh my God, he's gone. But then he came back and he won MVP in dominating fashion. The first ever 40-70 season. As a 8 pitches this at bat for Riley Tall. So it's going to take some time, and she strikes out on the slider for out number 2. And it wasn't an ACL tear for her, as you can see, because she's back. But lower half injuries to baseball players take some time to heal. We hope she can get back to her full strength next season. As Joanna Becker takes that for a ball. She was also hurt. Looking at that middle fastball for a strike. Don't know what she was waiting for on that one. As that one gets blown by her. See there, we are 18 games now back behind Seattle for the lead, and only one game ahead of Oakland and the Angels, who are tied for last. Joanna's going to hit it right to the shortstop, and he's going to make the throw over to first for the out. But an amazing start to our game. Get to McClanahan early with a Veronica Mars solo shot. We go to the bottom of the first. We're up 1-0. On the mound today for us, Regina George. 23 games started, a 6-11 record, 128 innings, a 4.71 ERA, a 1.49 WHIP. American League leading 157 strikeouts. She sits at about a 28% strikeout rate and about a 6% walk rate. She also has the highest pitching WAR on the team. Because her FIP is a lot better than her ERA. Her FIP last time we checked was sitting at about 350 compared to her 4.71 ERA. As a Josh Lowe It's down 0-2 early. Georgina going to add to her strikeout count. She is. 3 pitches, 1 out. Josh Lowe goes down swinging on the slurve. First of the game, 158th on the year. Bring up Yandy Diaz. See there, 2023 All-Star. Not a great year this year. 225 average, 556 OPS with 2 home runs. Not that he's an amazing home run hitter anyway, but that's a ball. Okay. 102 hits with a 225 average, a second on this race team. It shows you how good their season is going. Also, check mark. Another umpire getting LASIK surgery at the end of the season, paid for by me. Yandy, 2-2 count now. And that's not a ball either, Blue. That is not a ball. That is right at the top of the zone. That's not a ball either, Blue. Come on now. Come on. You can hear me rolling around and squeaking in my chair up here in the booth. That was a horrible at bat. There's no way that should have been a walk. That should have been 2 strikeouts. That at bat alone. Bring up Jeremy Pena. He is up batting third, hitting .293 this season. And he goes down in quick succession. Wow, I didn't really have much to say that at bat because Regina looks a little pissed off on there on the mound. And I don't blame her after that at bat. See, look at the umpire down looking at first like he shouldn't be there. I made a mistake, and you did. We're going to get LASIK surgery right after this game is over. Not at the end of the season. I'm taking you to the eye doctor after this game, Blue. So Brandon Lowe steps in. Made an all-star team this season. And wow, Regina working quickly now here. She's already got Brandon Lowe 0-2. Doesn't want to chase the slurve though. See there? Oh yeah, you see there? It's probably still a little heated at the home plate umpire, but she's gonna get Lowe swinging there. So she gets 3 strikeouts in the inning. Nothing doing after the walk. Roosters still up 1-0 going to the top of the second. Bring up Freya Allen. You see her numbers there. 188 average. 629 OPS, 19 homers, 63 RBIs for her. She looks at a ball. See there, 19 homers, second on the team. Though Veronica Mars has got 18 now, only 1 behind her. Yeah, Clyde Washington, you're the home plate umpire. We're going to the eye doctor immediately after this game. You make any more bad calls, I might take you in the middle of the game. I might go down on the field and drag you out of the stadium to take you to the eye doctor. As wow, Freya misses that middle changeup for strike 2. Maybe she needs to go get her eyes checked after that. A little ahead of it. Got a little too happy where the pitch was coming. And I just couldn't hold back. She's fighting though. Takes out for a ball. There she goes, bouncing down the third base line. Throw over to third in time, even with Freya's speed. Though she doesn't look like she was sprinting all out. But they will get the out. Yeah, not even, that should have been way closer with Freya's speed. I don't know what she was doing. You see there, Morel, 137 feet, 86 mph. There's one away here in the top of the second. That'll bring up Nick Senzel, getting the start out in left field today for Speedy McDaniel. He's faced lefty. He's getting the day off today for the most part. The new platoon after trading away at Austin Hayes, who they traded for earlier in the season. Senzel gonna hit one deep right, going back to the wall, looking up, and it is gone. Nick Senzel, the solo shot to right field. His fourth on the season since getting signed the first week of July. He has put our Austin Roosters up 2-0 here in the second. See that again. He does it. He's outside fastball. It's at 95 off the bat. 359. Barely over, but a home run is a home run. We are 2-0 now. Alfo Castro, also to right, but well foul. See his numbers there for the platoon. 264 average, 782 OPS, 6 homers, 21 RBIs. Has been absolutely amazing since coming over in that trade earlier in the season with the Phillies. And he's going to smack one to right field. Right fielder going back, but he finds it, sits under it for the out. Out number 2. But, we got an extra run here. Alice Bowl stepping up to play. Her average has dipped a little too lately. 298 average. Still really good, though. Oh, I said at the beginning of the broadcast, we saw the scores, the runs we scored. 3. I thought it was going to be harder today against Shane McClanahan, but we're already 2 up in the second. And Alice Bowles gets a 2-out base knock up the middle to bring up Tyler Soderstrom. Hitting ninth against lefties with his on base and his better projected numbers against lefties. Surprising. You see his total numbers for the year: 256 average, 687 OPS, 5 homers, 229 RBIs. As that fastball gets blown right by him. For strike 2. Looks at that one, though. Gonna swing at the circle change, though. I guess. I mean, it was a strike anyway. We're out number 3, but Nick Senzel adds another run to the board here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom half. Roosters now up 2-0. Bring up Christopher Morel, who made a very nice play at third base in the top half of this inning. Hitting .212 on the year, though, so offense has not been great for him. He's third on the Rays with 11 home runs. This Rays team is, I hate to say it, but seems to be somewhat disappointment this year. Normally, they somehow always manage to sneak into the playoffs, but this late in the season, I don't think that's possible. See if they'll bounce back next year. Richie Palacios steps in with one away here in the bottom of the second, in 204 this season. Was a third-round pick in the 2018 draft. You see there are on the board. Swings at the knuckle curve. Is down 0-2 already. Regina been kind of working fast ever since that walk on Yandy. She is still fuming, I think, at that walk call. Richie doesn't want to swing at either of the slurves. So let's see what Regina does here. Looks like a fork ball, maybe? It was. Richie fouls it off. Keep the at bat alive. Looks like maybe an up and away fastball on the tracker. And it is called strike 3. So Regina's fourth strikeout of the game so far. She is at 161 now on the season. Continues to grow that American League lead. Bringing up Junior Caminaro. Young prospect for him. See, they're hitting 305 on the year, 841 OPS, 7 homers, 34 RBIs. Quite a good rookie campaign for him. Don't know how long they've had him in the majors, but those stats are pretty good. Especially what happened after their last really good young prospect. We won't mention his name or talk about him. If you know, you know. So it's good that they still have a good young prospect that can play the infield for him. Except for today, he is DHing, it looks like. He strikes out. 5th strikeout of the game already for Regina, and this one ends the inning. Tampa Bay goes down quietly. We go to the top of the 3rd. Roosters still up 2-0. Bring up Veronica Mars. She's 3 for 8 on the series, 1 for 1 today with an absolute blast in the first inning to right field. Got all the way up on the walkway up there. You see there, she has scored 89 runs this season. That is first on the Roosters. She started off this game with a bang. She said, I'm not waiting anymore for these runs to come slowly. We got to get going and get going fast. She has worked herself into a 2-2 count here. Fouls off a circle change. She's going to smack one. Deep to center. Right center. This one is not going to go as far as the first fly ball did, though, for out number 1. She had good exit velo. Just got a little under it. Bring up Burger McDonald. He is 0 for 1 today. Got robbed by a hit of a beautiful diving catch by the center fielder. See there, 136 hits for them on the year. 3rd on the team. Behind Veronica Mars and Alice Bowles. But he has found himself quickly down 0-2 here. Couple of foul balls. And we talked about earlier in the season how Burger McDonald's whole life has pretty much just been baseball, baseball, baseball. And here he is at a really young age when this team was brought to the majors when the Astros left. And so far, he has shown why baseball has been his entire life. Like I said, he is right now currently as a rookie, leading rookie of the year, and he's 2nd in MLB or MVP voting. He is absolutely all about baseball, and it shows with his play. Except for maybe his defense. He has some of the most errors in the league, I believe. He smacks a perfect pitch into the gap. You can hear the sound off the bat when he hit that, and he is on with a 1-out double here in the top of the third. His 33rd on the year. You know, he has the potential to have a 30-30 season, and not in the way you would think. Not 30 homers, 30 steals, but 30 doubles and 30 homers. Which is still a pretty good season. Yeah, you see there, perfect. Curveball, middle of the plate, catches it. We bring back up Riley Tall. She is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. 1 for 6 in the series. She starts off her second at bat of the day with a foul ball. It's a little behind it. She takes 99 up for a ball. And she smacks one. Listen to the sound of that. 2 absolute rockets off the bat. And we got back-to-back doubles. And this one's an RBI double. We got a 3-0 lead. Riley's 7th on the year. Just absolute rocket. Same spot as Burgers. And that is a 3-0 lead. Now, you see there again, perfect middle of the plate. Just absolute crushed it. I believe that was 109 off the bat, it said. It's Joanna Becker fouls off a ball. She's 0 for 1 today. With a ground out in the first. Joanna Becker, she tries to join the fun, but it's foul. And she strikes out at a way up fastball for out number 2. I'll bring back up Freya Allen. She's 0 for 1 today. She grounded out her last time up, which I think she could have potentially beat. She could have beat that out if she ran hard enough. See there, 11 steals on the year, 3rd on the team. She is called swinging on that changeup for a strike. See there, pitches this inning. Shane McClanahan has thrown 23 pitches in the 3rd. He's already at 58. Now 59 as Freya fouls that one off to keep the at-bat alive. This will be pitch number 60. And it's a strikeout. Well, Freya Allen goes down, but Riley Tall and Burger McDonald, back-to-back doubles, brings in another run. Roosters go to the bottom of the 3rd, leading now 3-0. Bring up Renee Pinto, is how I believe it is pronounced. See the stark difference. Only 29 pitches for Regina so far through 2 innings. McClanahan's through 3 now and has 60 pitches. This Roosters lineup has been working him today. And like I said, they've already scored 3 runs. Let's hope that's not the cap against the Rays, because that's all they've managed to score the first 2 games. As a Pinto grounds out. Bring up Dylan Carlson. See his numbers there. Not great on the year. Came over from the Cardinals. I believe it was last season. Or at the beginning of this season. It was somewhere. I don't know when. But he's here, and he's out. And Josh Lowe is back up to the plate. Who, last time up, struck out on 3 pitches. And he's going to strike out again here to end the third. Rays go down quietly. I don't want to speak too soon, but they got nothing in that hit column. I'll bring back up Nick Senzel. He's 1 for 1 today with a solo shot back in a second. He swings over that pitch for a strike. Ooh. Just missed that one. A hanging changeup. Could have had a second home run of the game. Instead, it's an 0-2 count. Fastball inside. And another fastball. This one up. Senzel could. This team continues to work at bats. Fouls off another hanging changeup. This one 90 miles an hour for a circle change. Wow, that's a hard changeup. And a hanging slider, and he just misses it a little under it. It'll be caught out there by Yandy Diaz at first for the first out of the inning. I'll bring up Rodolfo Castro. He is 0 for 1 today with a flyout. And he'll swing that changeup in the dirt for a strike. And you know, that's what this team can do, though. This is how this team can get you. They're young. Or some of them are young. You know, a lot of them are still their first year in the majors. They got some vets in there. But they're young. And they're aggressive, but they're also patient. That's what makes this offense actually pretty good. They just need to find somewhere where they can get the whole package. And with the recent draft, you know, they've selected a lot of pitchers. They've traded for some pitchers as Castro goes down. And because they know that's their weakest point, and they are going to be working on it. Through the seasons. And even though we traded Darryl Ramsey, what we see from some of these young pitchers, like Regina George, as Alice Bowles steps at the plate and swings at that, leading the league in strikeouts, but still one of the league's best hitters. But, you know, we are working on the pitching. You know, Regina George, the surprise leader in WAR on the team. Carly Spears stepping up, having kind of a really good season, actually, as that's somehow a ball. We'll take it, but God bless America. Umpire, what is wrong with you? Alice Bowles hits one into left. Is it going to get down? It is. For a base hit, Alice Bowles 2 for 2 today. 2 2-out singles. Again, just continues to show you how she's just a really good hitter. Bring up number 9 man. Tyler Soderstrom swings at that fastball up at his eyes for strike 1. He is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Not starting this at bat off hot. There's Tyler. Oh, weird camera grits there, but Tyler fouls one off. He is down 0-2 now. 4 innings, almost 80 pitches. Tyler Soderstrom to the left. His left fielder's going to get there, though, to make the out. So nothing doing here in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom half of it. Middle of the order for the Tampa Bay Rays coming up. Roosters still lead, though, 3-0. I'll bring up Yandy Diaz, who should not have walked in that first inning. Should have been struck out multiple times looking. Surprised the Blue didn't call that one a ball. As looks at that one. Regina not playing around this at bat. 3 pitches, 1 out, not a strikeout, but a ground out for Yandy Diaz. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Bring up Jeremy Pena. Last time up, he struck out. He's hitting .500 this series, though, against our Roosters. 5 for 10. He's going to swing way over the top of that slur for strike 1. See, there's last 6 games really good. Our division-leading Mariners with the Yordan Alvarez smashes 3 home runs in their win. Spencer Strider increases his strikeout total to 179. Regina lost count, but she is now somewhere in the 160s. She has got an 0-2 count on Pena. Let's see what happens. Looks like she's going to try a front door slurve, and she gets it. Riley to first gets the out, so dives for it, knocks it off her glove, able to get up, pick it up, and throw it in time to get out Pena. Let's see another close and slow motion here. Picks up, tosses it, and yeah, just barely is out. What a play by Riley. Way to stick with it. There are 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Brandon Lowe swings at that fastball for a strike. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. You see there, Tampa Bay's got 2 pitchers warming up in the bullpen. There's Lowe to McDonald. McDonald running way to the left. Had to stop himself, but gets the throw over to first in time. Nothing doing for the Rays. We go to the top of the 5th, top of the order coming up, and I still see 0 in that hit column for the Rays through 4. There's the aforementioned leadoff woman on this team, Veronica Mars, 1 for 2 today, with a solo shot all the way back in the 1st, followed by a fly out. First year in the majors, makes an all-star team. See there, she's quickly down 0-2. This team all day has been a little behind the fastball, but so far it's worked out for them regardless. And she goes down looking. She's in disagreement, but I'm going to agree with the umpire on this one for once. That is a strike. Should have pulled the trigger, Veronica. That is 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Bring up Burger McDonald. Last time up, he rocketed one into left center for a double. And he's going to look at that fastball for a strike. See there, 4 for 11 this series. There's a home run as well. And he's going to hit it right back to McClanahan, who's going to get it and throw on to first for the out. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up Riley Tall. She also, last at bat, had a double, an RBI double. She looks at that 4-seamer for a strike. Very hittable pitch, but trying to work. Again, we're only in the 5th inning. And McClanahan's already up to almost 90 pitches. This will be 88 coming up right here. Riley swings and misses. Little behind. It's a 2-2 count. And strikes out on a circle change in the dirt. So nothing doing for the top of the order here in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom half. Tampa still down 3-0. Bring up Christopher Morel. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out, but a pretty good defensive play in the field. There's Regina. First pitch. Swinging is Morel. He's going to fly out to Veronica, and she's there at the predicted area, as always, on our screen for the out. That'll bring up Richie Palacios. Almost forgot how to say his name for a second. He's 0 for 1 today. Gonna swing at the first pitch fork ball. Alright. That's a bit different. That's somehow a ball. It's practically the same pitch I just agreed was a strike for Veronica in the top half of the inning. She gets the strike back. It's 1-2 now. Richie, gonna hit it back at her, off her leg. She's gonna throw it in time to first to get the out, but she had to. She's walked away, but is now down. Late reaction to the pain. She seems to be okay though. As she is, she's gonna get back on the mound. Bring up Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1 today. He looks at that slurve for a ball. You see there? First on the Rays with an 837 OPS. While a good OPS, that's not the one you hope is the best on your team. But he is young. He has time to grow and get better. And see, then that's a strike. You owe us like 4 more strikes, Mr. Umpire. Can't get him to chase the slurve. It's a 2-2 count. And again, just got to say, we're lucky we're winning. This umpire has not been great today. But Junior strikes out to end the inning. We're through 5, and Regina George still has not given up a single hit. And that'll be it for McClanahan, as we see Jeffrey Springs in the ball game now. See his numbers there on the screen. Weird choice to bring in a lefty against a hitter who's better against lefties. But I'm not the Rays manager. I'm the Roosters broadcaster. And Joanna Becker, it's a hanging slider and gets all of it. My word. We are up. Roosters now lead 4-0 Joanna's 7th on the year. 110 off the bat. We had scored more than 3 runs this series. And we got it on broadcast. It's just a hanging slider. I'll show you here in show vision. Just a hanging slider, and Joanna just doesn't miss it. Crushed. 427. 110 off the bat. 23.5 degree launch angle. Absolutely beautiful. It's 4-0. Freya Allen. She's going to finally check into the game with a base hit. Another seems to be hanging slider, and 108 off the bat. So first 2 batters in have hit Springs hard. As we flash back to Senzel in the second, who had a solo shot of his own. You see there. Oh, and Freya gets checked on at first. She is in a rundown. And she gets caught. She's just trying to get her lead, and Springs got her. And just gets run down. You see the replay here. Fakes her out. Thought Pena was going to throw. And then there's Yandy Diaz just running into the distance. Don't know why we needed to show that. But now there's one out here in the 6th. And Senzel going to get a base hit. So we could have had 2 on with no out, but instead we have 1 on with 1 out. That'll bring up Rodolfo Castro. He's going to swing and miss at that. Ball, fastball first strike. He's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a fly out. Senzel. He's getting a little far off. I mean, I don't know why. You just saw what happened to Freya. Don't know if I would test it right now. Castro's told he swung at that for strike 2. Well, that's it's a pretty big identity on the team, though. Sucks that Freya got picked off, but this team does like to steal. They got the speed to do it as Castro goes down swinging for his 2nd strikeout of the game. First for Jeffrey Springs. Bring up Alice Bowles, though. She is 2 for 2 today. 3 for 9 on the series, and 2 of those hits coming today. Just doing what she does best. See, they're 2nd on the team with 141 hits. And she's gonna get down for a base hit. 3 for 3 today, and Nick Senzel makes his way to 3rd on the hit. 3 2-out base knocks for Alice today. She is absolutely having a good day today. Well, Tyler Soderstrom isn't, but he's going to get a base hit to make it a good day. First pitch swinging. Soft base hit up the middle. Roosters are up 5 now. They're just getting just out of the reach of the diving Pena, and sometimes that's all you need. And that was what was needed. Bring up Veronica Marsh. She's 1 for 3 today, and instead she's going to be first pitch swinging. That is down in the gap for extra bases. Alice coming around to score. Tyler coming around to score. That's a 2 RBI double for Veronica Mars. Her 41st on the year. That is a third double. Hit to that exact same spot by the Roosters today. We see there again, just first pitch swinging. That'll be it for Jeffrey Springs. Couldn't finish the inning. Tampa Bay brings in Tyler Alexander. You see there. Been a pretty good season out there in the bullpen so far. Maybe a few spot starts in between. But we are now up 7-0. As Berger fouls that one off. He's 1 for 3 today with a double and a run scored. As he fouls off that cutter well in the dirt. You see there, he's got 32 doubles on the year. Actually 33 today. Our scoreboard guy in the booth, the broadcast, has not updated that. But he's still 7th in the league with the 33. Or at least the American League. See, battles a little bit there. Fouls that one off. Keeps the at-bat alive. He's going to just get under this one and pop it straight up to shortstop. Pena's there for the out. But the Roosters strike again. They now lead 7-0. Going to the bottom half of the inning. Bottom of the order coming up for the Rays. Rene Pinto leads off. He's 0 for 1 today. And he's gonna first pitch swing, and there goes the no-hitter for Regina George. Talked about it a couple of times. I thought maybe I got past the curse, but it's not happening this game. See there, she's a little mad, but hey, you know, no-hitter's one of the hardest things to do in baseball. And we applaud you for going at least 5 innings strong. Bring up Dylan Carlson. He is 0 for 1 today. He fouls one off. Gino working fast. Got him down 0-2. Tried a front door slurve. Got him to swing at it, but he fouls it off to keep the at-bat alive. But Regina strikes him out on the fastball up and in. Her 8th strikeout of the game. Which means she is continuing to add to her AL leading total. It started at 157. She's now at 165. They're a little weird. Camera showing the defensive shift. I didn't think there was one for Josh Lowe. But Regina working quickly again here. Got him down 0-2. He's 0 for 2 on the day today. Doesn't chase the slurve. He's going to hit one to Becker. Throws to second, on to first. Lowe just beats it in time. But they do get the out at second, so they're 2 away now. Yandy Diaz, he is 0 for 1 today with a walk. He should be 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. But I'm just gonna stop talking about the umpire now. Never mind. I'm not that blue. What are we doing behind home plate today? What are we doing? What are we doing, Blue? Said I was gonna stop talking about you, and those pitches back to back. Are we serious? Are we serious, Blue? Come on. Thank you. Should be strike 3. Should be out of the 6th. And Regina should have 9 on the day. But instead, we're in a 2-2 count now after that foul ball. We should be in the top of the 7th right now. That was the first actual ball thrown this at bat. Good job, Blue. And instead, now we got a base hit. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. Way to go, Blue. We could have been out of this inning. We should have been out of this inning. But we're not. Because you're horrible. The same pitch she threw to Yandy and you called it a ball. Come on. Just come on. Jeremy Pena fouls that one off. See, there's 7 triples on the year. Tied second in the AL. This one hit to the gap. Veronica ranging over. Gonna get there for the out to end the 6th. The 6th should have ended an at-bat ago. But nonetheless, Tampa Bay breaks through and ends the no-hitter. The Roosters are still up 7-0. Middle of the order coming up. Bring up Riley Tall. He's 1 for 3 today with an RBI double. She smacks one down the line, but foul. Straighten that one out a little bit more. We would have had ourselves an 8-0 ball game. But she just couldn't keep it. See there, Kevin Kelly and Joel Kunel, 2 righties warming up in the bullpen. Who, if I was the manager and knew this lineup, that's who I would bring in as some righties. Not more lefties, but we will take it. As Riley's way behind that fastball and swings and misses that cutter for the out. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. As Joanna Becker, she steps in. She's 1 for 3 today with a solo shot, her last at bat. And she's gonna hit one to the center, but center fielder's gonna make it in time for the out. 2 away. Bring up Freya Allen now. She is 1 for 3 today with a single, her last at bat. She fouls that one away. And she misses that one. It's one you don't want to miss. She's down 0-2 now, quickly. And knew that one apparently was coming at her from the start as she backed off early. 1-2. And she swings and misses at that ball in the dirt for the out. So nothing really doing here in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom half. Everybody get up. It's stretch time. Brandon Lowe leads off the bottom of the 7th. Regina still out there working. Only 74 pitches for her. That's a ball. See, Blue, that's a ball. Not what balls you've been calling for Yandy Diaz. And Brandon Lowe's going to pull it right into the shift at Riley. Will step on first for the out. One away here in the bottom half. Christopher Morel, he'll step up to the plate now. He is 0 for 2 today. As he takes the fork ball for a ball. Gina out there still working. 77 pitches for her through 6 1/3 innings now. Only 2 hits. That's a middle curveball, and Morel misses it. That is lucky right there. That's a pretty good hittable forkball there, but he also misses that. He is down 1-2 now in the count. 80th pitch for Regina, and it is fouled away. Opposite the bullpen. You see there her pitch count total 6. Has not thrown many pitches at all. Her most, I believe it showed there, were in the first inning. This Christopher Morel goes down swinging. The 9th strikeout of the game for Regina. She should be at 11 right now, with 2 at bats against Yandy Diaz, but this umpire has been horrible today. As Richie Palacios steps back in. He is 0 for 2 today. See there, Regina was working fast after that walk. Has kind of slowed down a little bit here in the later innings. Been taking her time. She gives Richie to foul it off. Down 0-2 now. Looks like she's going to try that sweep and slurve down and away. Can she get him to chase? She does. Her 10th strikeout of the game. Should be 12. We go to the top of the 8th. Roosters still up 7-0. Nick Senzel steps up to the plate. He is 2 for 3 today with a solo home run and a single. See, he looks absolutely silly on that cutter for a strike. And then he looks at that fastball for strike 2. See what he does here. Fouls off that cutter. He's battling. Only 3 pitches. That is another foul ball here. So he does want to battle. Maybe he's trying to get back to that 4-seam fastball he missed. And another cutter. This time misses. And a cutter again. Fouled off again. So what, 4 cutters in a row now? It was cutter, 4-seam, and then 4 cutters. 5 cutters total. And there's a circle change. Finally changing it up. And then back to another cutter. So you see there, Nick Senzel battling. He is battling away at the plate. And then gets caught looking at the circle change. Broke back over the plate for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Rodolfo Castro. He is 0 for 3 today. And he is going to be 1 for 4. As that is a hit to right center field for a base hit. And he'll get there at second with a double. So a 1-out double here for Castro. His 6th on the year. Just a good piece of hitting. And he is in there safely at second. That'll bring up Alice Bowles. She is 3 for 3 today with 3 base hits. Was not doing great till the series till today. Now she's batting .400 for this series. 4 for 10. As you can see, just how one game can turn it all around. She misses that cutter, though. She is down in the count. See what she does here. She's going to take a cutter for a ball. Almost at her hands. For ball 2. She fouls that one off to keep the at-bat alive. And the Rays finally get her out today. Swinging on that for the strikeout. They're 2 away now here in the top of the 8th. To bring up Tyler Soderstrom. He's 1 for 3 today. See there, his splits. 350 against lefties, 215 versus righties. Again, don't know why the Rays have continued to throw lefties out on the mound when this team is arguably better against the lefties. And he's gonna base hit, get down. Castro's gonna come around to score. We got an 8-0 ball game on Tyler Soderstrom's second RBI base hit of the day. And it's an 8-0 lead now. She'll bring in Veronica Marsh. She is 2 for 4. Last time up, she got an RBI double. She's got 3 RBIs on the day with a home run as well for her. He's down 0-1 though early. See what she does here. Looks at the cutter away for a ball. And makes good contact, but Yandy Diaz able to hop up and get it for the 3rd out of the inning. But the Roosters score one more. It's now 8-0. They go to the bottom half of the inning. Junior Caminero steps up to the plate now, leading off the inning. He is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Which is what Yandy Diaz should have 2 on his count, but he doesn't. I'm gonna just keep bringing it up because this umpire sucks today. I said I wasn't gonna anymore, but I am because this umpire has been terrible today. Thankfully, this offense has decided to score a bunch of runs to make up for the horrible umpire. As Rene Pinto steps up, he is 1 for 2 today. Last time up, he broke up Regina's no-hitter in the 6th. As Regina gets him to swing over the curveball to get back in a little bit in the count anyways. It's 2-1 now. Got to be careful. Tries a front door slurve. Can't get it in there. You got to throw something. It's got to be a fastball. And it is. And Allen is going to range over and get there in time for the out. 2 away now in the bottom of the 8th. That'll bring up Dylan Carlson. He is 0 for 2 today. 1 for 5 in the series. He has struck out and flown out today. He fouls that one off. For a strike. Gina, one of the deepest games she's ever. Veronica ranging over, can't get there. So 2 out base knock here for Dylan Carlson. At least in as I was saying, at least in broadcast form, this is the deepest I think we've seen Regina George go. I don't know if she'll do the complete game, but I think she can at least get through an 8 here as she throws a first pitch slurve to Josh Lowell for a strike. And a fastball, he fouls it off. He is quickly down 0-2. He's 0 for 3 today. See what Regina does. Gets him swinging for the strikeout. I believe her 11th of the game. Nothing doing for the Rays. I'll bring up Burger McDonald. He is 1 for 4 today with an RBI or with a double. Not an RBI double. He was a scored run though. So he grounds out to third for the out here. 1 away in the top of the 9th. So I see over there in the bullpen, it does look like Regina George's day is more than likely done once we get to the bottom half of the inning. It was an amazing start for her. 8 innings, 11 Ks, 1 walk. It's a heck of a start for the leading pitching war. Pitcher leading the team with the most pitching war. I don't know how to. Yeah. Anyway, looks like her day is done. Riley Tall fouls one off to keep her at bat alive. She is also 1 for 4 today with a double. This is the RBI double, not Burger McDonald, as I said before. She's going to strike out again, though. I believe that's her 3rd strikeout of the game. And that'll bring up Joanna Becker. She is 1 for 4 today with a homer. She's going to ground out to third as well to end the inning. So nothing doing here in the top half of the 9th. We go to the bottom half. Tampa Bay still down 8-0. I was indeed correct. Abner Uribe will come in to try to finish this game off for Regina George. Again, heck of a day. 8 innings, 11 Ks, only 3 hits, 1 walk. Absolute masterclass of a start for her today. As Yandy Diaz steps onto the plate, who should have had Regina. So Regina throws strikes and they're balls, but that's a ball and that's a strike, Blue. What is your problem with Regina George, huh? What is your problem? Johnny rolls to Castro. Castro over, throws the ball. Riley's got to go over and catch it. That'll be an E5 for Castro. There's a runner on with no out here in the bottom of the 9th. Just sad because he would have been well and truly out. But instead, got a runner on. That'll bring up Jeremy Pena. He is 0 for 3 today with a strikeout or 2 on the resume. That is also somehow a strike. Okay, we'll just this umpire. Hopefully we never see you again. I am glad our team is winning, but you are terrible. I hope you never umpire one of our games again. So Abner facing Brandon Lowe now gets a strike. Strike two on the 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Sinker, though, will get Brandon Lowe looking at 97 for the first out of the inning. See, Uribe having to work a little bit. Christopher Morel, he is 0 for 3 today. He'll swing at that sinking fastball for a strike. One away here in the ninth, bottom of the ninth. One strike on Morel. He's going to hit a fly ball deep, but Allen seems to be under it on the warning track for the out. And Yandy not going to go. We know as a broadcaster, as a team, we know Freya Allen does not have the strongest arm. It could have been a close play, but Yandy didn't want to push it. So there's two away now. I'll bring up Richie Palacios. He is also 0 for 3 today. 101 from Uribe, but it's a ball. And that one's a strike. And he swings. I think he was a little behind that. I don't know why he even swung. And he swings at the 100-mile-an-hour fastball up and in for the third out of the inning. So despite the error and the base hit, the Roosters walk away with a shutout. Win in dominating fashion, 8-0. 14 hits for him on the day. 10 more than the Rays. We had some offense in the first two games, but we did lose 7-3 and 4-3. But today, the offense exploded for an 8-0 shutout. Regina George, a heck of a day on the mound. Again, 8 innings, 11 strikeouts, 1 walk, only 3 hits. Beautiful game. I want to thank y'all for joining today's broadcast. I hope to see you next time. Go Roosters. Goodbye, everybody. All right. Well, I ate my words before I recorded the gameplay. I thought, Shane McClanahan was going to go for an easy W, but Regina George is going to throw a no-hitter through 5 innings and strike out 11. Which, I've noticed for me, even not recording, that somehow I always do better against ace pitchers than bad pitchers. I could go against, cream of the crop, Paul Skeens, crush, or, Shane McClanahan. He's one of the higher overall rated pitchers in here. I think he's 87. As we saw, crushed. But I could go against Patrick Corbin for the Nationals, who was like a 60-something overall, maybe 70. Have horrible numbers and not get a hit against him until like the 6th inning, and we lose like 5-1. I don't get it. Anyway, we are gonna just a quick two-day sim because I think we're gonna do Carly Spears game. Hooks sometime with the hooks. So yeah, we will see a home game next time. We're 55 and 66. Let's look at our before we go. Let's look. I don't think there's any pending anymore. Yeah, no. But let's look at the standings and see where we're at. So we are, in terms of the American League, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we're not the worst. Marlins are bad. Rock. So there are effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams worse than us right now. So if we stayed that way, we would have I think we would be at the 10th overall pick in next year's draft. But then, they have a draft lottery now in MLB, so it could go up. Hopefully, it doesn't go down. Although even in other rebuilds, I have never gone up. I've always gone down. So, not looking forward to it. But I'm going to save. It's going to be a quicker video. I'm going to save. And then we'll see what time it is my time. 8:57 my time. I'm going to record the White Sox video too. Why not? I'll see you then. Okay? Goodbye. Oh, don't forget. Not goodbye. Don't forget. Like, subscribe if you're enjoying. I hope you're enjoying the thumbnails, because the one for the Blue Jays versus us, I think is my best work personally. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. For real this time. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.